Hey everyone, welcome back to Guitars, Whiskey, and Golf. Don't forget to subscribe. So do you have 13th Colony Double Oaked Blues? Well, I do. I'll tell you that. Hey Brian, why do you have the 13th Colony Double Oak Blues? The reason I have it is because late last year, 13th Colony released their Double Oak Bourbon. Instantly, this became the absolute darling of the whiskey world, right? So of course, instantly, nobody could find it. And it was instantly on the secondary market for like $400. And I got to be honest with you, I'm sick of that crap. It's freaking ridiculous. Um, would I like to have a bottle of 13th Colony Double Oaked? Of course, I would love to. But I'm not paying $450 on the secondary market for that. And first of all, you can't find it anyway. So, my question is if you can't find the bourbon and you can't afford it, what good is it to anybody? Okay, there's a few people out there that can get their hands on it and can afford to pay $400 or $450 for it. But that ain't me. And, it's probably not you either. We're just normal people out here trying to find great whiskeys at good prices. And so, to me, the 13th Colony last year was kind of everything that's wrong with the whiskey industry. But there is hope. So get off the negative and get onto the positive. So what's the hope? Well, if you are interested in double oaked bourbons, double oaked bourbons tend to have a sweeter profile. So that's why a lot of people chase them, because they like that sweetness. So I'm going to talk about one that you can find in your local liquor store for $50. It's excellent. And it's a double oaked bourbon. It's called Elijah Craig Toasted. So it doesn't say double oaked on it, but it's a double oaked bourbon. It's got a secondary maturation in a toasted barrel. It's 94 proof, so it's the same proof point actually as their standard Elijah Craig offering. But I tell you, it drinks well above that proof point. So interesting thing about Elijah Craig Toasted. In my opinion, this is a bottle that needs to open up. So when you get it home, crack the top, pull the cork out, and let the air get at it for an hour. Then cork it back up. A couple days later, take the cork out, let the air get at it. Maybe have a little sip of it. What I've found both times that I've had Elijah Craig Toasted is that this bottle gets better and better and better as you drink it and as it opens up. When you initially open up a bottle of Elijah Craig Toasted, a lot of times it's astringent. There's something very astringent about it, bitter. It's very hard to describe, but initially you're like, I don't know if I like this. But like I said, give it time. This is a bottle that really develops and really opens up. This bottle now is Butterscotch Bomb. Tons of butterscotch. It's very oily and buttery. It's got great legs, but on the mouthfeel, it's very buttery and very oily. Got a very, very nice mouthfeel. It's very oaky, but that's Elijah Craig's flavor profile. So if you've had various Elijah Craigs but haven't had the toasted, you know that Elijah Craigs tend to be, an oaky bourbon. So this has got a lot of oak, a lot of wood tannins, a lot of wood oils in it. It's very buttery. It's sweet and butter, like a butterscotch, but a lot of oak as well. It's got a little bit of spice going on. A little bit of hot cinnamon. So it's not like ultra complex, but it's got beautiful flavors. So if you're looking for a double oaked bourbon, you might have passed this by because it doesn't say double oaked on it, but it is secondarily aged in a toasted barrel, which is by definition a double oaking process. So $50 as opposed to 13th Colony double oaked at $400 to $450 on the secondary market. Come on. Again, would I love to have a 13th Colony double oaked? Sure, but not at that price. So what I thought I would do to end this video is give you a couple of other options. Maybe Elijah Craig is not your flavor profile. You've got Old Forester 1910, part of the Whiskey Row series. This is their the Old Fine Whiskey. This is also a double oaked bourbon. And again, it doesn't say it on the bottle. So you could pass, if you were looking out there looking for double oaked bourbons, you might pass by this not knowing that it's actually a double oaked bourbon. And I've done a review on Old Forester 1910. It's absolutely delicious. Great buy, again, right in that $50 to $52 price range. So again, a reasonable, approachable, excellent whiskey. And then if you're looking for a double oaked rye, Sagamore Spirit has a double oaked rye. This is, again, amazing. Another amazing product by Sagamore Spirits. If you followed my channel at all, you'll know that I've done a bunch of reviews on Sagamore Spirits offerings. I've never had a bottle from Sagamore that isn't really good to excellent, if not great. So their double oaked bourbon, their double oaked rye is another option for you. And, it's probably going to be about $60, something like that. So, $52. I did pick this up at my local liquor store for $52, the Elijah Craig Toasted, and the Sagamore Spirit double oaked, $60. All accessible bottles that we normal people can afford and that we can actually find. Because like I said, what good is 13th Colony double oaked if you can't find it and there's no way you can afford it, number two. So with that, I hope these three options for double oaked bourbons or ryes help you out and help you kill your 13th Colony double oaked.